Hello. I'm going to make a bit of breakfast. It's quite late, to be fair. I think it's about 1 o'clock. Yeah. But I haven't had anything to eat yet today. Just took some more codeine to him a little bit. So just doing my breakfast. So this, I'm going to have some of this because it's protein powder, and I got that from Holland and Barry's and it was on offer. I always go for the cheapest one on offer. I don't often buy it now, but I like to have one in. I don't often use it, but I thought with me having the operation, I might not eat as well as I normally eat with my chicken and that, so I'm getting my lentils in, so it's just protein. I've done like not a full scoop, but a scoop. And I've done this before where I've mixed it in with Greek yogurt and it's really, really nice. So I'd say there's about 15 grams of protein. I've just took that, so just get your protein in. And as we all know, protein is very, very good, isn't it? So this is the Greek yogurt now. Remember, as I said, Abigail went shopping for me and she accidentally got me the 10% fat one. But that's okay. It's fine. It'll do me good. Normally I get the 0% fat one. So I'll just get some of the Greek yogurt and mix it in now. I'm not going to lie. It's a bit of a pain to mix in because it sort of doesn't mix, if you get me. So you have to do it slowly, catch your monkey, and just take your time because it'll all plop out otherwise. Now, I'm going to pause you while I mix it in. Bear with me. So, when you add the protein powder, it does make it really, really thick. It makes it like a glue. Now, I only know this through trial and error because I've made it. So what I do is I get some milk, or you could get some kefir. Just add a bit of milk to it. Now, I've already added some milk and mixed it up. And it does take a bit of mixing, but you don't want it where, well, I certainly don't want it where it's really thick and gloopy, because in my opinion, once you start putting I make the homemade muesli, don't I toast me porridge oats and add nuts and seeds. Once you start putting that in, you don't want it where it's like really a bit like wallpaper paste, isn't it? So that's the consistency it is now, which is nice consistency. So probably in that I've just added some more protein powder, so there's at least 20 grams of protein in that, so that's good protein, especially while I'm recovering. If you're watching this video first time, I've just had my implants removed on Tuesday, and today's Saturday, so I'm not cooking the way I normally do. So I'm trying to incorporate stuff in, still be healthy, make healthy choices, shall we say, while not doing a lot of cooking over the cooker. So these apricots are from Aldi. I'm going to have some of them. In fact, you know what else I've got there as well? I'm not going to have them because I've got somewhere. Got a stodgy head, guys. I'm taking codeine, so it makes you a little bit woo, doesn't it? But what I have got, gosh, that's messy, is the fruits from Sainsbury's, called Stamford Street Co. It's their own brand and the cheaper guys. So I've got some of them, so I'm going to put some of them in. And what I'm going to do is, because normally I forget, I'm going to put my honey on. Normally I forget, don't I? Oh gosh, the tart then, no, they are tart, tell you that. So I'll get some honey. Put a drizzle of honey on. Just a little bit. Like that. just to take the tartness away and gives it a bit of sweetness. And then I have my little dates. I always have dates. Oh, these are from Aldi, but at the moment in Aldi, you just can't get dates. I was speaking to one of the lads who works there, and he said they just keep sending prunes. Well, I don't want prunes, I want dates. Mind you, prunes are really good for you, so I'll just put them in there like that. And then I'll have some flax seeds, spoon of them. I'm just watching a programme. Oh, where's me chia seeds? I'm all out of Junkstables. Where are they? There, me chia seeds. This is a full bowl, this. Didn't expect it to be so full. I'm not sure I'm going to get me homemade muesli into the mix, to be fair with you guys. So I watched last night on Channel 5. Kay, my friend, put me onto it. It was called The Feud. It was good, kept me guessing all the way through, so I enjoyed that. And then she recommended The Ex-Wife, which again is on Channel 5. But I've just put it on. I've already seen it, so I've got something else on food, can't find this food, on ITV, but I can't remember what it's called. I'm going to do my tea after. So this is just the homemade muesli I made. I toasted some oats, and then I just add nuts and seeds out of the nut mix and some seeds out of the seed mix I get, and I'll just put that on top. So I might have one more. I made this on Monday and it was full, and I've even had it for my supper. It's just dead nice, dead good. If you toast the oats in the frying pan, it's creme de la creme. So I made that on Monday. I had it on, didn't have any Tuesday because I had my operation. But I had it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I had it for supper. So 4 Saturday, 5 portions. So it's really, really worth it. So this is very full, but it's just the taste with them toasted oats. So nice. So nice. So yeah, mix it all in. Just delicious. I've just looked now, it's called Black Work. It's not on ITV, it's on Netflix. Got Sheridan Smith in it. Looks good. So, gonna have this. Have a little sleep. And then I'll do this in 2 parts and I'll come back on after and do my tea. Hair's so itchy because my head needs washing, but not a lot I can do about that. I'll speak to you later. Bye bye. Hello. Right, so this is tea time. Really, really simple tea, to be fair. Have had my turmeric shot. If you didn't see that, all I do is a spoon or half spoon of turmeric in a bit of hot water, warm water even, mix it round. It's a bit grainy, just neck it back. It doesn't stain your teeth. If you've got like teeth that you've been to Turkey for or you've had them cosmetically done, it might do. But for me, I've got 2 veneers here and it doesn't stain them. So I just do that, and it's turmeric shot. Now you pay probably £1 for that in the shops. Get yourself a bag of turmeric and make your own. It's really, really good for you. So tea tonight is going to be, so I've just put some rockets in a bowl. I've spread it up like that, as I always do. Just easier to eat then. You've seen me before today like that, and it's all hanging out my mouth, isn't it? So that, and then a brown wholemeal batch, buttered. Abigail got me them so I could put them in the freezer. So I could take them out because I can't get out to get bread, can I, at the moment? And then, oh, I always forget something, don't I, guys? Always forget something. So, all I've got is, just bear with me, I'll show you, some gherkins. Some gherkins. So I've just done a video of CC of a tea. I mean, it might be a bit vanilla, but it's a vanilla way. Some might find it a little bit dry or boring, but for someone who's maybe thinking about making their own food for the dog, I think it's a good one. So yeah, so some gherkins, some cucumber. This again, just using what I've got in. I think Abigail's either coming tomorrow or Monday. She said to me, Abigail's my daughter, she said to me, and if I think I've mentioned me and plans, haven't I? She said she was coming tomorrow, but then the other day she said she was coming Monday, so we'll suck it and see. So some celery, some gherkin, some jalapenos. I had a lovely sleep this afternoon. Yeah, what was I watching? That series I was just telling you about before, but I fell asleep. Some avocado. So rewound it. Again, some more celery. Celery. Some beetroot. Need to cut that up really, don't I? Just condiments I've got in the fridge. Now, you could mix this up. Now, if you're buying stock with ingredients, you could, with this, add some walnuts if you bought walnuts to have with the avocado. So some crushed walnuts over it and a bit of honey, which would mix it up a bit. I think, as I've said before, you can get some store-cupboard ingredients in and some nuts and buy stuff. The variations you can make, the possibilities are endless. So that's that, and then the avocado. And then I showed you these before, tiny little apricots. I get them from Aldi. They're £3, but they're a big bag. I put them in a sealable bag and they last for ages, last me months. Just little variations. So more avocado, celery, just some of that. And then I boiled a couple of eggs, which I'm going to cut in half. So simple tea, but wholesome tea. Again, working on the fact that I don't want to be standing over a cooker while I'm convalescing. It's a great word, that, isn't it? Convalescing. I love it. And I've got this coleslaw that I've had for a while. So I always smell everything. If you know me, you know me. And if I smell it and it smells all right, then I'm going to have it. So it's not much left of that now, but there's that tiny bit left. But I won't use the last of it. Time's gone by. I'd have put all that on, but I won't. That's about portion control for me. I can have that on a sandwich or a batch tomorrow. And so there's no need for me to use it all up. And then what I've done is in the oven, so I'm not standing over the cooker. These are from Asda. They're specially selected or something like that. They're on offer 2 for £5. And I think you get 6 or 8 in a pack. So the sausages and the chili sausages. So I've cooked them, chopped them, and I've let them cool down. So all I'm going to do is put them to the side there. And I think, with very little effort, that is a wholesome, nice tea. Now, put the eggs on to boil, they boiled themselves. Put the sausages in the oven, they cooked themselves. The batch was already made for me, batch or bomb cake, whatever you call them. It could be a roll. We call them batches. People in Liverpool, I think they call them barns. I don't know. I've always been called them a batch. That's what it is. But it could be a barn, it could be a roll. But it's a whole meal roll, whole meal barn batch. And then I just think that is a smashing tea, isn't it? Do you know, everything in it. Okay, it's missing a bit of red. Could have a few tomatoes. But do you know what? In the grand scheme of things, does it matter? No, it doesn't. And it's a good, nice tea. You know, I'm just trying to make stuff that I know I'm getting good food in, but it's not going to take any energy that I don't have. So I'm going to eat this up now. I've just found something else on Netflix. Can't remember what it's called. And that's me, isn't it? So I'm forgetful anyway, so the fact that I'm taking painkillers, it's just double forgetful. So I'm going to go and enjoy this now. Probably go to bed soon, get my pyjamas on and go to bed soon and have a rest. And then that'll be it really. So I've done a 2-in-1 today. I've done me breakfast and me main meal together. Just to show you, so that you can put good things together, can't you? What did I have? I've also had a flapjack bar, one of them raw ones that I've shown you. And I had some protein in me. Oh gosh, where are you guys? I can't. If you've seen them on the other vid, the raw protein flapjack bars. And then tonight I'll have a bit of supper as well. So I don't know what I'll have, but that's normally what I tend to do, unless I'm working. If I'm starting early, I might have an early breakfast, but I tend to try and eat between 12 and 10 at night. So keep a 10-hour window and then the rest of the time, the other 14 hours, I'm fasting because I want to give my gut a time to rest so that the cleaners can go in and clean it. All right, guys, so I'll speak to you soon. Hope you've all had a lovely, lovely day. And as I always say, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and love yourself, and look after yourself, and give yourself a big hug. All right, bye-bye, bye-bye.